There is uncertainty among Wisconsin's farmers as China raises tariffs on U.S. imports. Dairy farmers here in Wisconsin could potentially pay the price for as well.
Earlier today, we talked to Chuck Nicholson. He's an associate professor of animal and dairy sciences and applied economics at UW-Madison. Well, just to begin, tell me what you think the likely impacts are of these tariffs on our dairy industry.
Well, so we've already seen, I think, some impacts when the tariffs were first announced earlier this year, where we saw some declines in dairy product prices. That in our current system of pricing farm milk means that we also have seen some declines in farm milk prices. Often that will mean there's some not so good effect on farm profitability as well. So far, we haven't seen major, like notable reductions in the export flows, although it often takes a while for that kind of information to show up in the databases that we record that by. So I would expect here in the next couple of months, we'll see a little bit of a downward blip in terms of the amounts of product we've been exporting.
Okay. This is already such a challenge, milk prices for our dairy industry and other challenges as well. Is there anything farmers can do to protect themselves or be resilient? I mean, this is agriculture and they're trying to defend themselves against something involving politics. What can they do?
Yeah, I have farm management oriented colleagues at UW who say there's really not a lot you can do because it's out of your control, but you can try and control the continuation of running your business the best way you can, maybe try and be a little bit more efficient. In dairy, we actually have some risk management tools that farms can use to try and at least have more certainty in where their future milk prices and input costs will be. Doesn't mean that those are always values that they like they would like to have a higher milk price than they can lock in, for example, with those tools. But it does provide certainty so that you can focus on doing the tasks that are actually managing the business and not worrying about what your price is going to look like or what your margin is going to look like going forward.
What do you think is how would you describe the state of the Wisconsin dairy industry?
Yeah, generally speaking, I would say that the state of the industry is good. We are looking at last year, we had above our average profitability as we look across the last 20 years or so. We're looking at likely to be, even with whatever happens with ongoing policy developments, we're likely to see a year that on average will be higher profitability than most years would be. Maybe not the best year, the dream year that farmers would want to have, but above average. But one thing we always have to be a little careful about is averages don't describe the full range of what's going on in a particular industry, and that's also true for dairy. We continue to have a fairly rapid rate of farm exits. Many of those are sort of farm retirements, not like business failure type things, but we definitely have a smaller number of dairy farms, even as we continue to have more milk production on the farms that we have. So it's a bit of a complex picture, but for the moment, compared to previous years, we're actually probably looking at something that's not too bad.
Oh, it's good to end on a reassuring note. Chuck Nicholson, great to talk to you today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.